Christmas Eve. Going home to see her mama and her daddy with that baby in the backseat. 50 miles to go and she was running low on faith and gasoline. It'd been a long, hard year. She had a lot on her mind and she didn't pay attention. She was going way too fast. And before she knew it, she was spinning on a thin black sheet of glass. She saw both the lights flash before her eyes. She didn't even have a time to cry. She was so scared. She threw her hands up in the air. Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands, 'cause I could do this on my own. I'ma let it go, so give me one more chance to save me from this road I'm on. Jesus, take the wheel. It was still getting colder when she made it to the shoulder and the car came to a stop. As she cried when she saw that baby in the backseat sleeping like a rock. And for the first time in a long time, she bowed her head to pray. She said, I'm sorry for the way I've been living my life. I know I've got to change. So from now tonight, Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands, 'cause I can do this on my own. I'ma let it go, so give me one more chance to save me from this road I'm on. Oh, Jesus, take the so give me one more chance to save me from this road I'm on. From this road I'm on. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, take it from me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sean Mayna Cario from Asian College of Technology.
Atrium Core Theater and Rock Club of Cebu Fronte Community Base, in cooperation with Contemporary Thespians Club, proudly brings you an original musical play written for Cebuanos to be proud of. It will touch your hearts, it will strengthen your faith, and it will make you believe that we are of kindred hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, Kindred Hearts.
fact of life that there is more than one way to lose your heart. And there is more than one person you can lose your heart to. It doesn't all boil down to sense or practicality. It is not even a question of living it up to chance or choice. All there is to it is hope, faith, and love, of which love is the greatest. These lessons came to me during what turned out to be the most wonderful and magical, but ultimately the most painful and trying year of my journey here on earth. It is my hope that as I stand before you all on this day, what I am about to tell you may help you find courage and light, as I did in the darkest of times. This is my story.
Good morning, dear. Tom, what's wrong?
Dan's coming home tomorrow?
Why, yes, he is, dear. Didn't I tell you before?
I think Mia skipped that part, dear. Tom's obviously in shock. His older brother, who's been gone for the past 2 months, is indeed coming home from the States tomorrow.
That's because nobody told me. As usual, here I was, starting to get used to the idea of Dan not being around too.
Oh, Tom, don't be ridiculous. Of course he's going to be around. You didn't think that you were going to last forever, did you?
Well, I was sort of hoping.
Thomas Ken Galvez. That's a horrible thing to say. He's your brother.
Well, lucky me.
No, son. I know you do exactly like a little your brother.
Understatement of the
No
century.
need to be hostile.
Easy for you to say.
Come now, Dan.
See, Mom? See what I meant? It's just always about Dan.
I'm sorry, son. I mean, Tom, chew your food properly. I just don't understand, dear. What is it about Dan that makes you so antagonistic?
Why don't you ask him? Never mind, Mom. You'd never understand anyway. Oh, that must be Peter. It's his turn to drive him to school today. I have to go.
Goodbye, son.
See you later, son. You better talk to your son.
I know.
Looky here, if it isn't my baby brother Tommy, come to greet me.
Aren't you supposed to be here tomorrow? Why decided can't call you?
Come on, Tommy boy, is that any way to greet your big brother home?
Who's at the door, son?
It's nobody, Mom. It's just your favorite son.
My favorite son?
Our favorite son.
You mean Dad?
Dan's home.
Dad, you're home early!
How are you? Home again. I read fast and realized how much I missed it. Home again.
See, that was fast.
Don't you know it? No chilly days and nights, hours and hours spent all alone. It's nice to come back home again and be where I belong. It's good to see you smiling back and tapping your warm embrace. It's wonderful to smell the air and behold your happy face.
welcome, Mom.
That's my cue to leave.
Later, Tom.
Whatever.
Mom, what's wrong with Tom?
Now, we miss you, son.
Yes, to miss you. Come to Saucy.
I know you've been tired from your trip. God, you're here. You sure you're alive?
Yes, Mom.
Ay, Diyos mío! I should have never let you convince me to let you go alone. Tired and hungry. Clara? Clara?
Mom, sorry.
Yes, ma'am. Some refreshments and cakes, if you please. My son Daniel is home and this calls for a selfie.
No, Isabella. You should let the boy breathe. Come, take a seat. I'm glad to see you, son.
Miss you too, Pop.
Welcome home.
Thanks.
So how's the trip?
I was tired. It was all worth it. Never thought it would be much lonelier without you all guys there. But I'm sure glad the exchange program is finally over and done with.
Dr. Lazarus said the surgery was a success.
Yeah.
You sure you're all right?
Oh, yes, Mom.
Hasn't been bothering you at all?
Not at all.
Well, you haven't called for the past week. You got me worried.
Yes, son. That's so worried.
Dad, Mom, look at me. Do I look like it's been bothering me at all? I feel great. I just wanted to surprise you, that's all.
Well, that's good to hear that. That's good to hear.
Well, yeah, it still leaves the other matter, though.
You know, Isabella, the doctor said that this procedure, if successfully done, would buy us more time to find a perfect match for Dan. He's on top of it. He shouldn't take long now. Well, we're glad you're home, son. Very glad you're home.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, refreshments are served. Okay, Clara. Welcome home, Sir Dad.
Thank you.
Come now, son. I know you've been dying to eat nugget. Come.
Yes, if I have known you'd be early, I would have cooked your favorite meal, humba. And yes, our dad has a surprise for you too, son.
Yes, son. Your mom is pregnant.
Oh, really?
Are you happy?
Really?
Well, thank you, Clara.
Congratulations, Mom.
Yes, son. Thank you, Clara, and please.
Oh, what a surprise.
Don't forget to prepare Daniel's favorite meal for lunch. Clara?
Whew.
Clara? Sorry, Mom, you were saying, ma'am? I said don't forget to prepare Daniel's favorite meal for lunch. Yes, sir. I mean, ma'am.
You may start taking now, son. Here,
Hi, Sir
have some.
Dad.
Later, Clara. Thanks.
You can have mine.
Dan, is something wrong?
Yes, son. You seems preoccupied. Is there any problem?
Occupied here.
Mom, I was just thinking. I've been gone for the past 3 months. And Tom, my only brother thinks that I'm enrolled in an exchange internship program in the States. But the truth is, I've been lying in recovery for 2 weeks thinking, hey, there's a chance that I could die if any complications would arise, and Tom would have no idea. I just hate lying to him.
I know, son. I
But
understand.
Tom is not stupid. Remember that this is your third time flown to the States for this year alone. Frankly, we're almost out of excuses. He's bound to figure out something's wrong sooner or later, son.
Nicholas, darling, don't say things like that. Dr. Lazar and Dr. Montgomery are the best in their field. And you, look at you, being here, alive and well. It's a testimony to that. And about Tom. I thought we decided what was best,
We
son.
did, Mom. I know we did. I have no intention of telling him anything right now. He doesn't need any more complications in his life from me. He already hates me enough as it is.
Tom hates you?
Yes, Mom, he hates me. And he shouldn't want to add one more thing to his growing list of reasons why.
You know, son, your brother doesn't hate you. He really doesn't understand.
Try telling that to him, Dad.
Boys, break it up. Dan Gomez, I don't want your silly thoughts to ruin what seems to be a perfect celebration.
Okay.
Come now, Dan. Me and your dad needs to show you something in the garden.
I'll just catch you up in a minute.
Come on now, Isabella. See you later, son.
Later, Dad.
I'm happy.
I sure hope I can tell Tom about my condition. And that he'd understand. But anyways, I'm sure glad I'm home. The journey has been long, but I
heart may be dying, but I won't shed a tear. Look at me, hey, I feel new. So glad to be home and alive. There is not a happier person on earth than the one standing here by your side. Because I'm home again.
And this we ask in Jesus' name, amen. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Mr. Galvez and Mr. Sandoval. Good morning. Welcome to Mount Carmel Medical Center, Ward 8. You know, such nice timing you two have. 5 minutes after call time. Better not let your minutes accumulate, gentlemen. Remember that the early bird catches the worm. Now, go to your places.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, nursing students, before we start, Mr. Galvez and Mr. Sandoval will be the head nurses, and Miss Ponce and Miss Calderon will be the assistant head nurses. Now go to the station. Okay, my dear nursing students, pair up. I assume you have your patient assignments from yesterday. Shall we begin? We're on the clock, still we play cool. We're on the clock, but we stick to the rules. Time is up, but we work till we drop. We're on the clock, no time to stop. We're on the clock, we are living it up. We're on the clock, yeah. We're on the clock, and we won't stop. We're on the clock till we had enough. We're on the clock and we dance to the beat. We're on the clock and we turn up the heat. Time is up, but we work till we drop. We're on the clock, no time to stop. We're on the clock, we are living it up. We're on the clock, yeah. We're on the clock, and we won't stop. We're on the clock till we had enough. We're on the clock and we're keeping it slow. We're on the clock and we're up to the blow. Time is up, but we work till we drop. We're on the clock, no time to stop. We're on the clock, we are living it up. We're on the clock, yeah. We're on the clock, and we won't stop. We're on the clock till we had enough. We're on the clock, we are living it up. We're on the clock, yeah. We're on the clock, and we won't stop. We're on the clock till we had enough. We're on the clock and we dance to the beat. We're on the clock and we turn up the heat. Time is up, but we work till we drop. We're on the clock, no time to stop. We're on the clock, we are living it up. We're on the clock, yeah. We're on the clock, and we won't stop. We're on the clock till we had enough. We're on the clock and we're keeping it slow. We're on the clock and we're up to the blow. Time is up, but we work till we drop. We're on the students, gather around. Faster here, nurses. Bravo, young nurses. Not bad on a busy day on duty. However, there are a few of you who could do with being more focused and concentrating on their task. And by the way, Miss Ponce, please step forward. I would like to commend you, Miss Ponce, for your initiative as well as the effective and efficient care you give your patients. I notice how you turn your patients from side to side every 2 hours and you even change your soul diapers without being told to. I hope your attitude must have changed, Miss Ponce.
Yes, sir.
Because you know, this will have paved the way for you as a nurse. And of course, the same goes for everyone, not just Miss Ponce. But then again, you can always do better. So I'll expect you to be as effective and efficient as Miss Ponce. And if not, more so. Okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that would be all for today. I'll see you all tomorrow, same time and same place. You may now go.
Bye, sir.
Yes, sir. Bye, sir. Apo, Tom.
And by the way, Mr. Gomez, a word if you please.
I'll wait for you in the park, okay?
Okay, Pete.
Don't take long.
Mr. Gomez, is there something bothering you? Because you know, you seem very disrupted and troubled today. Your patient's fluid weight was sadly under and below the computation. His blood was in disarray, and you even neglected to inform him of the fact that his temperature has risen to well over the normal range. Now tell me, Mr. Gomez, what's the problem?
There's nothing, sir. I just feel slightly under the weather today. That's all. It's just a bad headache. And I'm sorry if it got in the way of my work.
You could have told me you have a headache and I would have excused you. So you could go to the infirmary. Mr. Galvas, you know that. We do not jeopardize our patient's safety like that.
I know. And I'm truly sorry, sir. I'll just accept the consequences of my actions. And I promise I'll do better in the future.
But remember that the promise is that, Mr. Galvas. And it is one that should be paid. Now you may go.
Thank you, sir.
Tom! What is it? Did you tell your instructor? How is it?
Hey, guys, wait. Wait. Look at her. Nils? Hey, everything all right? Hey, Nils, everything all right? Nils? Nils? Oh, Tom. Tom, I knew you were again during our duty.
Doing what?
Drooling over Tom Galvez.
I certainly was not.
Don't sit with me, concept. We've been best friends since we were 5. And in fact, it's obvious, isn't it, guys?
Mia, I'm just worried. Something seems to be wrong. He was out of sorts the whole day. You think I should go talk to him? We'll be partners tomorrow after all. Something's bothering him, I know it. It's not like him to be so careless at all.
Oh, my dear Nils. How would you know if something's bothering him? Yeah.
That's right, Nils. It's not like you've been back friends for ages. Or Peter or something.
Mia, keep it down right in front of us, you know. Speaking of Peter, I happen to know he's crazy about you.
You mean...
Yeah.
You mean that Peter Sandoval?
Yes, that Peter Sandoval.
You and her, why? We like Peter Sandoval. I swear to you, and I swear to myself and to all of you, that I will never, ever have even a single speck of admiration for that, Peter Sandoval. Not in this lifetime, Liz. In the next.
Oh, but Mia, he's overly helpful and cheery whenever you're around.
So,
Come on, let's go talk to them.
come on, stop talking nonsense.
Matt? Thanks. Excuse me, Tom?
Chicks. Wait. It's not a chick, Tom. It's a hippo. What's a hippo, Peter? What? A hippo? A hippo? Yeah. It's hippopotamus. Hippopotamus.
Excuse me, Tom?
That's the real chick, Tom. Hippo. That's the real chick, man. That was a dugong a while ago. Oh, what's up? Oh, Lily, I'm very, very sorry. Maybe Tom is just in a foul mood. Tommy boy, Miss Lily Ponce, this is my best friend, Tom Galvez. And Tom, this is Lily Ponce. Oh, Tom, that lady over there.
This beautiful. Oh, lovely. Sexy. Oh, Coca-Cola body. Incans. Very sexy, as sexy as Maui. Maui Pacquiao. It's Mia Calderon. What's a beautiful name? Mia Calderon. Sounds like Mia Tunisia. Beautiful. Anyway, I perfectly can remember she said to me once, Peter, I like ya.
What are you saying? I did not say that.
Oh, come on, Mia. I perfectly can remember when we were still little. You said to me, isn't it that you said to me once, Peter, I like you to get out of my sight?
Precisely, Peter.
See? She likes me.
She likes me, she likes me, she likes me, she likes me.
I like you. I like you. I like you, Peter.
I don't like you, Abba.
I like you.
You like me, I don't like you.
I like you, Peter.
Stop! Stop to my hand. Whatever, Abba, get out of my sight. Anyway, Tom, we were classmates. Us, Lily, the rest of the guys, the dugong over there. We were classmates during the 1st and 3rd grade, don't you remember? Especially Lily.
I'm bad at remembering random names and faces. And I don't care.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm her, Lily. That is, you must be Tom.
Yeah, I know I'm Tom. So?
We'll be partners tomorrow on the Mets team, right? So, how do you want to divide the labor? Even med numbers are mine and odd med numbers are yours?
I couldn't care less. Really, one way or the other.
Oh, well, I guess it's settled then. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, partner.
Whatever.
Oh, Tom, Lily, I'm very, very sorry. Maybe Tom is just in a foul mood. That's all. So I'll see you tomorrow then, okay, Lily?
Okay, Peter.
Okay, goodbye, Lily.
Bye.
Mia, bye. Oh, Mia,
Bye, Tom!
Never mind, Peter. What? That's... I could have punched him right in his naughty face.
Yeah, he's just had a really bad day. I'm not surprised, honestly. Anyone would have done the same.
You're defending him now? Seriously, Liz. After what he just did to you?
Me? Defending him? Mia, I won't give up so easily. Just you wait and see, Tom Galvez. I'll get through to you yet, if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, my dear Liz. As long as I live, I promise to protect you. Watch out, Tom Galvez. And I'll watch for you, Peter.
Oh, Agua, stop it. I'm trying to make a point here, you know.
I'm sorry, Mia. You're such a rude boy. Can you get it up?
Oh, Lily. Still need to learn a thing or two about... Oh, believe me, I know. I grew up with 4 brothers, and I lived 2 houses down from the Galvez family. One day, those lovesick neurons of yours will send the necessary impulses to your nervous system. But Tom's just, not like one for you. He's a jerk, Liz. You heard him? He barely even knows you exist.
Bite your tongue, young lady. He's not a jerk. He's not a jerk, right?
Yeah.
He's just upset.
Oh, you must be 15 kinds of foolish, darling. Tom's an Eva.
Jerk! Big mouth.
See this?
Horse.
And he even looks like one. Oh, it's a pity he isn't all like his older brother, Dad. No. Oh my God, Dad. Example of male for you, Dan Galvez.
You're not serious, are you, Dan? I know he saved you from getting run over by that bicycle last summer, but come on!
But of course, Dad's my knight in shining armor. He slayed an eel dragon and he almost mine. You wake up, smell of the roses, what is your precious seals on him? Girl, you should think twice, he's sure he is worth it. After all, King Tom's quite a deal. If you ask me, my answer is yes. I happen to know the world is gathered. And that song has rotten on you.
You're my friend, you've got it all wrong. Tom is simply misunderstood.
And you, my friend, you're in denial that Tom Galvez is no good at all. But good can win every song clap. There's always a silver lining. The good is so happy there, so Dad starts to keep it going. Are you sure you like your Tommy Boo?
If you ask me, my answer is yes. I happen to know the brothers gathered, and I think Tom's better, the better of the two.
Dad's so hot.
So is Tom.
Well, Dad's intelligent.
Tom's the bomb.
Dad is cool.
Well, Tom is more.
Oh, you're hopeless.
There lies my charm.
You still like your Tommy Boo?
If you ask me, my answer is yes. I happen to know the brothers gathered, and I think I see him. Oh, I think I like him. God, I think I love him. The better of the two. I love the better of the two.
Oh, you're hopeless.
Whatever, Mia.
Oh. Tom. Is that a spotlight? Tom? Oh, there you go again, man. You seem confused and bothered. Is anything wrong?
Well, I have a problem, Pete.
Tom, you must have bigger problem here in our duty because you might not give the proper care to your patients. And by the way, if you don't mind me asking, what is your problem?
Well, it's my brother. It's not really a big problem, though. And yeah, it is my problem.
No, Tommy boy.
Hey,
With regards to...
what are you still doing here? Our clinical instructor is looking all over for you.
Or are you looking all over for me?
Stop it. Our CI is looking for you. We are about to start our duty.
Like right now?
Yes, right now.
Hey, Tom, let's talk about your problem later, okay? Come on, let's go.
Come on, hurry up.
Prepare those pants. Red, blue, black. Ready? It's going to be quick. Think fast. Listen. Rooms 1, 2, 3. Got it? How long will you last? Gather around. Show me what you've got. Tense? No need to be as tall as you look slack. Listen. Patience. ABC. Listen. I hope not. Knock, knock. Come in, don't play around. Smile and greet them. How are you? So Linus, but I change them to make a few words. See, assessment from head to top strange. I hope not. Open those charts, you must be careful. Take those vitals, you know that simple errors can make you a fool. Just remember to lift up your head. Open those charts, please be careful. Take those vitals, give those meds. You'll be cool at the end of the day. That's nursing love for you. She'll be cool at the end of the day. That's nursing love for you. That's nursing love for me. That's nursing love for you. That's nursing love for you. Okay, nurses, that would be all for today. You may now go. And by the way, Mr. Galvez and Miss Ponce, a word if you please. There has been an unfortunate breach of hospital protocol for today, my friend.
Sir?
You know, the staff nurse have found this on patient Zamara's bedside. Do either of you know what this is?
Sir, may I have a look at it, please? It's clopidogrel, sir. It's an antiplatelet aggregate that prevents the clumping of platelets for preventing the formation of blood clots.
Precisely, Miss Ponce. Now, do either of you know what patient Zamara's diagnosis is?
Sir, I happen to know the patient. Patient Zamora, bed 13. He was diagnosed with dengue hemorrhagic fever a week ago.
That's right, Mr. Galvez. Now, would anyone tell me how the patient Zamora came across his medication, which is contraindicated with this disease?
Sir.
Oh, sir, it was me, sir. I'm responsible. I was assigned to give that medication to that patient today. The Pavix was intended for patient Herdia in bed 15. I'm so sorry.
You know, Miss Ponce, you know, I'm quite disappointed. What I say, shocked at this turn of events.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll take responsibility for everything.
Are you sure it's you, Miss Ponce?
Yes, sir.
It was...
Stop it! Don't try to defend me and make things worse than they already are.
Yes, Miss Ponce. I'm sure you feel that way. You know, the patient is now being closely monitored for any enhanced bleeding tendencies, and while I say, the patient seems to be far from danger. But there's no telling what might happen next. His blood profile we're starting to look up to, and Dr. Losada is asking for an incident report, of course.
Yes, sir. I'll write one right away, and I'll accept whatever number of extensions you want to give me. I'll apologize to the patient. I'll do whatever it takes.
All these matters want to be taken lightly, Miss Ponce.
Yes, sir, I know. I didn't mean to. I swear.
Miss Ponce, are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure about that?
This is nothing, sir.
Now I know about the incident, Miss Ponce. I know you didn't mean to, but the point is, you did. You're one of the best and most promising nursing students, which just goes to show that even the best of us can sometimes falter. Now I want you to take time to think about what you did and the possible consequences of your actions. You know what? It could have been far worse than it is now.
Yes, sir. I assure you, it won't happen again.
Okay. So I'll be expecting your incident report tomorrow at my desk.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, what's the big idea? I didn't ask you to do that.
No, I know you didn't, but
Then
Tom,
why did you do it?
Please.
Who do you think you are, my girlfriend or something? Hey, I'm talking to you!
Tom, please. I need oxygen.
What do you need?
Oxygen.
Jeez, Lily, you scared the crap out of me for a moment there.
Sorry.
But you're okay now though, right?
You know, that's the first time you ever called me by my name. Maybe I should faint more often.
That's fun. And you know it.
Well, I try. Thank you, Tom. I don't know what else to say, really.
Should it be you who should have thanked you, Twit? Why did you do it, Lily? Why did you take the blame for my mistake? You shouldn't have done that. I was horrible to you yesterday, and you barely even know me. Why on earth would you do a stupid thing like that?
Well, I had hoped the answer would be quite obvious, Tom. Clearly, I wouldn't have been able to carry you to the ER if you'd been the one who fainted. Duh.
Will you stop joking around? I'm serious here.
So am I. I'm hungry. Snack.
You're such a weirdo.
Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, do you always pass out like that?
Well, there's a first time for everything, I guess. Stress takes its toll on the heart, and the mind, and the body. I'm a bit underrated and anemic, you see.
So am I, but I never fainted before.
Yeah. Could you please hold this wrapper for me, Tom?
Sure, no problem.
I think the trash can's in the bathroom.
Okay. And, oh, by the way, I called up someone. She was speed dial number 2 in your cell phone. Number 1's busy. And as far as I can remember, her name was Sister Martha.
Sister Martha? You called her?
Yep, she'll be here any minute.
Lily, what happened to you? Are you okay? Why are you not in bed?
Sister Martha! Sister Martha, over
Oh.
here.
I'm so sorry. Oh, Lily. I miss you.
Sister Martha.
You know what? I'm so worried when someone called me up.
Oh, don't worry, Sister Martha. I'm fine. Oh, I'd like to meet the person who called you. Tom.
Tom? Tom? I'm scared of that boy almost made me out of my skin. Oh, give me my Louis Vuitton.
I'm sorry, sister. I didn't mean to.
I thought you were a dancer. Attack mo.
What's attack mo, sister?
It's a dance, Tom, you know. Attack mo. Attack mo. That's all. Let me sit.
Over here, Sister Martha.
Oh, Lily, I brought you your favorite food.
Really?
What food?
Thank you, Sister Martha.
You give. Lily loves to eat good whenever she has an attack.
Sister Martha's good is the
Attack mo
best.
practice.
You should try some.
Sure, I would love to. But I'll just wash my hands first.
Oh, you wash your hands? You're a nurse?
I'm a student there, sister.
Oh.
Excuse me for a while.
Sure. Hey, your tata is on his way and is speeding his car this very minute.
You called Tatay? Why, sister? Why? He's going to freak. You know he always overreacts.
Overreacts? Of course he overreacts. He's your father. That's his job. I'll try to call him now.
Lily, how are you? What happened? This is about to call me and... Sorry. Lily, what happened?
Hi. Really, it just got really hot in the water earlier today. But a friend of mine helped me. Tom.
Tom who?
So strong.
So strong. Don't you ever scare me like that. Jeez, I almost wet my pants.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to. By the way, I'm Tom Galvez.
Call me Leo.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Galvez? You're Nick Galvez's son? Oh, your father Ben's nephew. Oh, Father Ben.
Well, you know my father and uncle, sister?
Of course. They're close friends of ours. Close friends, Leo.
Sure, anything for my one and only Lily.
Oh, wait. I'm trying to see. Closer look. Oh, you resemble Father Ben greatly. From head to toe. sorry, Lord.
Tatay, Tom was the one who rushed me to the ER this morning.
Thank you, Tom. That's the best you could do for my Lily.
It was nothing, sir. I owe your daughter a lot.
A lot? You owe her a lot? Where's the house?
Let me leave the both of you, okay? I need a word with Sister Martha. Sister Martha, is he that Tom?
Yes, he's the Tom.
Never thought life could give her a moment such as this, filled with longing and wonder and bliss.
Never imagined fate chance, a moment in time for magic and romance.
It's more than she could have hoped for. It's more than she could have dreamed. And all the wonders of life are seen in moments like this.
Behind her smiles, hide the fear, within she lights up so obviously.
He sees it for the first time, like never before. Hand in hand, they'll walk through that open door. It's more than she could have hoped for. It's more than she could have dreamed. With all the wonders of life are seen in moments like this.
Like a bud
Like the bud blooms when it's springtime.
hard to say,
Weary hearts start to sing.
wonders of life are seen
In moments like this.
Let love lead the way and guide them.
Be the way and guide them.
Oh, I never see
May the joy never cease.
of life are seen
Moments like this. There you go, Sister Martha. Our Lily.
Yes, Leo, our Lily.
Mia loves me. Mia loves me not. Mia loves me. Oh,
Hey, Peter, what are you doing there? Come here.
Mia loves me. How can I be of assistance to the very beautiful fair maiden?
Oh, give it a rest, Peter. How many times do I have to tell you I'm not interested?
You might not be now, but you will be.
Oh, for crying out loud, I'm just trying to tell you that I think our best friends are falling in love with each other.
Oh, I know about that, Mia. But more importantly, don't you think we should be doing the same? Oh, look up in the sky. It's Super Cat.
Super Cat, where?
Super Cat in the sky. There!
Where?
There!
Where?
good in the morning.
Get out. He said, get out! Don't come back!
Good afternoon, Mr. Garcia. I'm Tom Galvez, your student nurse for today.
Tom, we have the same name, young boy. Well, get out.
Yes, sir.
I said, get out!
Sir.
Get out! Now!
There was something about Mr. Garcia that called to me. What made him so angry and bitter that he would lash out at all those people who tried to help him. And so, I waited that day, the end of my duty.
No. Lillian.
Sir, wake up! Sir, wake up! Are you okay? Sir, wake up! Sir! Sir! Sir!
Who are you?
I'm Tom, your student nurse.
Oxygen. I need.
Are you okay now, Mr. Garcia?
You're still here, young man. It's thought you'd have left by now.
Well, I guess I haven't left. I just wanted to know how you were doing.
Why do you bother? No one else does.
That's not true, sir.
Son, I'm old. I've worn out all the welcome I had in me.
You only think you have, sir.
Boy, don't pretend like you know me. The only thing we have in common is a name. You have no idea. No idea at all.
Then please, tell me, sir.
Well, have you met my Lillian?
Not yet, sir.
Please help me out. Please hand me that picture frame. This is my Lillian. She was my first and only love. How about you, Tom? Do you have your first and only love?
Well, yes, sir. I do have. Her name is Lily. But I don't think she knows that I love her.
My Lillian. She was a nurse. She was the nurse who cared for me when I was injured during the war. The transporter we were riding got ambushed on the way to the new airbase, and I sustained a second-degree burns to both legs and a broken arm. But it was her smile that made me forget the unbearable pain. She was the reason that kept me strong. And when I was discharged from the hospital, I courted her. And after a month, we got married. And you know what, Tom? We were married for 3 beautiful years.
Until what, sir?
Lillian. My Lillian. Just 3 days shy of her 25th birthday. She got mugged and stabbed as she was walking home from work. And there wasn't a damn thing that the nurses or doctors or anyone in this God-forsaken hospital could do to get her back to me. No one, Tom. So you see now why nothing matters to me now, Tom. I have no reason left to be. I had no one but Lillian. And now she's gone, Tom. She's gone. So you better take care of your Lily. Because if you can't, then don't. What we have now may be lost tomorrow, Tom. And when that time comes, there will be pain, and there will be sorrow. Now go, Tom. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Fear can sometimes compel us to either stay glued to the spot or run away as fast as we can. As human beings, we are faced with situations that can fill us with fear. Fear to lose someone and fear to be lost from someone. At the end of the day, the reality stands forth. We may not pass this way again. The following day.
Oh, there you are, Tom. Hey, Tom. You know what? I've been looking for you all over the place. They still have a basketball practice, man, you know? At that. So where are you going?
Well, I'll just say goodbye to Mr. Garcia. Hospital.
Mr. Garcia, the patient of ours?
Yeah.
Haven't you heard? He died last night. Yes, it did. Anyway, I'll wait for you in the car, okay? So, don't take long.
Learning to live life is not as simple as it seems. Learning how to love is beyond our wildest dreams. What we have now may be lost tomorrow. Hating all that pain, hating even more sorrow. Thinking of the pieces, where shall I begin? What lies ahead remains to be seen. Letting go someone to whom you gave your all. It's not at all that easy, it's a tragic form of art. When you know you're worth more than anything on earth, but you can even fathom how much it'll hurt when they're gone. Thinking of the pieces, where shall I begin? What lies ahead remains to be seen. picking up the pieces. Where should I begin? What lies ahead remains to be seen.
Tom, you're here. Tom, what's wrong? Tom.
Yes, Mr. Galvez. Don't you worry, sir. We will do our best. Well, please give me some time to review his case, and I will give you a call back as soon as possible. So that's it for now. Have a great day. Bye.
Good morning, Dr. Laz.
Well, look, you came for a visit. Good morning, Lily. How are you doing today?
Oh, I got a little bit busy with the duty yesterday, but today I never felt better. Thanks.
I heard from your dad you gave him quite a scare the other week. You haven't been straining yourself too much, have you?
Oh, you know him. He's always exaggerating about things like that. But I was fine. A friend of mine helped me.
Is that so?
Yes.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay.
That's a relief, Lily. Thanks to your friends. Well, everything seems to be fine now, and your 2D echogram results are as stable as we can hope for. But still, you should overdo it like we agreed, alright?
Okay, Doc.
And your medications?
I've been taking them as religiously as I always have.
Good girl. So I'll give you a prescription to get stock up again.
Okay. Still twice a day, Doc.
Yes, still twice a day. Here it is. And by the way, how has nursing school been treating you?
Well, it's been a great experience, Dr. Laz. I've learned a lot, and I did some research, too.
Oh, really? And what have you found out?
Well, I read the books, the pamphlets, the medical journals, and I'm scared, Dr. Laz. Why does it have to be me? Why does it have to be now? I've been a good daughter, a good person, but why?
What do you mean, Lily?
In my research, I found out that I'm not supposed to be here. That I can't expect to be here much longer. What I have is something that has no cure. The statistics aren't very high for people like me, are they, Dr. Laz? Dr. Laz, please. You've been taking care of me my whole life, right? And you're good friends with my dad, right?
Of course, but you're...
Please tell me the truth. I don't have much time left, do I?
Lily,
Please, Dr. Laz. Every beautiful thing is happening to me right now. I just wondered how much time I have left.
Come here. Take your seat. I'm sorry, Lily. I'm afraid that's something I can't answer. I can't predict the future. Well, you are enough of a miracle already without us trying to push our luck. All we know is that you are the exception to what we thought we knew your condition. You've been in the odds, Lily. You survived. And more amazingly, you did it the most without my help. Someone out there must be looking out for you. I really believe in that.
Am I the only one, Doc? Are there others like me?
Well, I've come across to one other case like yours. As you've probably researched, you have a very rare ailment. But I'm not at liberty to divulge privileged information about this patient. But Lily, listen to me. What I can only tell you is that this individual is alive and well, like you, and happens to be older than you are.
But did this patient undergo the necessary surgery?
Yes.
Then I guess I've heard all that I needed to hear. Thank you, Dr. Lass. I guess I'll see you next week.
Lily, wait. God still has plans for you. And you know that. You are still here because He needs you to do more for Him. There is a time for everything, Lily. There is a time for everything. Yours is yet to come.
Who are you? Come be with
getting late, Tom. You know what? We have to go. There you are again, thinking of that girl. That's it, man! You've got to stop this! You're driving me nuts, Tom! What's that? Your blank expression, glassy eyes, head up in space. I had just about enough of it. During these past days when we were with our friends, you wouldn't even talk. If I'd ask you a question, you wouldn't even answer me. Come on, Tom. You should know how to make good conversations.
So what do you want me to do about it?
Oh, come on. If thinking of that girl is your problem, get up and get her back.
What are you talking about?
Don't be so stupid and purpose, Tom. You know what I'm talking about. Really?
And what's this got to do with this?
Everything, you idiot! Everything! And don't pretend it's not. Never pretend it's not. Because you've been grimmer than death ever since you stopped talking to her. And Lily? Lily has been practically drowning herself up with those church activities just to keep herself occupied. Frankly, me and I are sick and tired of it.
So it's you and Mia now, is it?
Oh, come on, Tom. Don't go point fingers at us. We just call them as you see them. You and Lily are being stupid. Stupid! And she didn't even start this. You did!
Oh, so now it's my fault.
Well, whose fault is it then? Oh, listen, man. I know you're freaked out by that old man who died in that hospital. And I know you take this thing seriously. But Tom, come on, Tom. You are not him and you will never be him. But if you keep up more of this crap of yours, you will end up like him. Old, alone, and loved, and mad at the world, Tom. Mad at the world. That's it, man. I'll be at the children's shelter if you're ready to talk.
Hey, Pete.
Hi, guys. I brought something to help with the decorations. Oh, by the way, has anybody seen Tatay?
Oh, your tata is in dance free cleaning together with Peter.
Oh, yes, I just left a few minutes ago.
Poor Dan, working on Halloween.
Lily, it's not that I'm worried about, dear. It's you.
Me?
And I think you need to slow down.
Sister Martha, don't you think you're overreacting a bit?
Oh, hi. Hi, Sus Maria. Come here. Okay, listen to me, Lily. You've organized all the weekly activities for the past 2 months, particularly single-handedly. Oh, you need a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Well, Sister Martha's right, Lils. I've never seen you this driven. It's like a competition with you. And you can't even sit still even just for a moment.
Mia, come here. Sister Martha, Mia, I know you two are worried about me, and thank you so much, but honestly, I'm fine. I'm enjoying what I'm doing immensely. It's just that there's still so much that I want to do.
Yes, we are. But we can't do all those things at once. Me, Sister Martha, and your friends, we need to help you, right, guys?
Yeah, right, guys?
Sit down.
What now?
I understand you're still upset about that thing with Tom, but
Who says I'm upset about him, Mia? On the contrary, I'm completely over him.
over him? Oh, stop fooling me with your game face, young lady. I know you, and I know how much you care for the...
Mia, watch your mouth.
Okay, sorry, sister.
I'm a sister, huh? You watch your mouth.
Okay, no.
Oh, Lily. I know you feel something special for Tom. I too, with Father Ben. Joke on you. I know you feel something special for Tom. I myself thought he was the kind of boy who would be just right for you. But sometimes what we think is right turns out to be totally wrong for us, dear. Don't worry. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yes, yes. God wouldn't shackle you to that no good, insensible...
I said, watch your mouth. That's why, Lily, darling, when someone closes a door, God opens a window.
Say that the heart is the easiest to break,
Especially if it's a girl's mistake.
sure you know that what they think is true.
Our dear Lily is indeed very blue. And boys do come and go. No need to tell us, we already know. They can sweep off your feet, feel your heart skip a beat. Boys do come and go. Boys do come and go. Then later on, it suddenly stops.
Cardiac sex is so well rocked.
Here comes another one who will just stop. Girl, if you open the door, come out. Boys do come and go. Boys do come and go.
Said this before and I'll say it again. Relationships are our hearts and
It's a part of a lady's youth.
we being fooled and deprived of the truth.
You're so misunderstood. Boys do come and go. We already know. They can sweep off your feet, feel your heart skip a beat. Boys do come and go. Boys do come and go. Boys do come and go. And this just goes to show that when we make our choices, they come with sacrifices. It's never too late to start over again. Do it once more till you can.
Don't you fret, there are others waiting.
Here's just one boy, let him go. You have choices, so enjoy the show. Boys do come and go. No need to tell us, we already know. They can sweep off your feet, feel your heart skip a beat. Boys do come and go. Boys do come and go.
Oh, you guys are just doing this to make me feel better. Thanks, guys. This is more than me, and thank you so much. Okay, you're welcome. Oh, the guys are back early.
JR, open the door, please.
That's Sister Martha, let me do it. JR, just finished what you're doing. We need that ready tomorrow morning.
Hi. Is Peter here by any chance?
No, he's not. He's out. Is that all?
I guess.
Okay then. You may now leave and don't forget to close the door.
Lily, can I talk to you for a minute?
Well, we're really busy right now. There's just so much that we have to do, all these decorations, and for tomorrow's event, and
Lily, Tom, I don't want to hear any words from both of you. So, you
but Sister Martha.
heard it, dear. You heard it. Children, let's go to the reception area and let's continue our decorations there, okay? Come on, move.
Lily, I'm sorry.
Anything to me, Tom.
What I do is, God knows I haven't been treating you the way I should. But please, hear me. I cannot live without you. I cannot have a world without you. No words, no tears, just hearts beating once more. I have no doubt. Have you closed the door? 'Cause I'm telling you now, a world without you is no world, no world at all. No breath is worth taking without you to give me hope.
Don't be afraid. Take your hand, I will be here. So telling you now, the world without you,
Without you,
there's no
world, no world at all.
no life is worth living
Without you,
without you to break my fall. I can hear you call.
will you forgive me, Lily?
There's nothing to forgive, Tom.
Lily.
Stop.
There's no breath that's worth taking without you. If you're not there to catch me,
You're not there to hear me.
if you're not there, whenever I fall.
Next few months with Lily would be the happiest I'd spend in my entire life. She taught me how it was to live without holding anything back, to laugh without restraint, and to love as though I'd never been hurt before. It was a time I wish would never end, a time that would be branded in my mind long after it ceased to exist. It was my time with Lily. That night, I prayed to God for the first time in years. I prayed that this time would last forever.
Dad, so where's Lily? Wait here, Tom. I'll just talk to Uncle Leo, okay? Calm down. Uncle Leo, Tom's here. Just wait. Tom. Sir, is everything okay? Where's Lily?
She's in the coronary care unit, Tom. I'm still monitoring her MRI and ECG if they can do something about the condition.
Why? What's with her condition? Why do they have to take her MRI and ECG? I thought it was just another fainting episode. She just needs something to eat. Sir!
Tom, sorry you had to find out.
Find out what?
Lily, she's dying, Tom.
Dr. Lazaro, can you please tell Tom about Lily's condition? Lily, she was born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. It is a congenital heart defect where the left side of her heart, the side that is responsible for pumping out oxygenated blood all throughout the body, is underdeveloped. And in some extreme cases, it's closed off.
So Lily's case isn't extreme?
Well, not to the point an entire side of her heart is closed off. Otherwise, there will be a very little chance of survival. Basically, what we have is the right side of her heart doing most of the job, which supposedly cannot be maintained for long.
Why supposedly, Doc?
Because in Lily's case, the right side of her heart has exactly been doing that for 18 years. It has greatly baffled me and the experts of our field that have been made aware about her condition and how her body maintains itself in that state. And anyone can have easily succumbed to the inevitable.
So Doc, are you trying to say that Lily is a walking miracle? Is that it?
Yes, considering she has never undergone any type of surgery for her ailment, and that she was not expected to live 2 days after her birth. It is established that she is indeed a medical miracle.
So what now? Is the miracle just running out? Is Lily going to die?
That's not for us to say, son. I once told her father she wouldn't make it these past few days. But look how that turned out.
Can't be. She's going to live. She'll be fine.
Today, Lily's heart has shown the first sign of exhaustion. Her echocardiogram results show that the right side of her heart has hypertrophied to almost twice its normal size.
So it's come to this. Sir, why didn't you tell me?
I couldn't, Tom. I'm sorry. It was Lily's decision. She didn't want anyone to know. She didn't want anyone to pity her.
Pity her? Pity her? What a stupid thing to think! What if she dropped down somewhere, huh? How are people supposed to know how to help her? Or what if she'd been alone when she passed out? What then? Did you realize? Did you realize that hiding it could have been the death of her?
Tom, calm down.
Calm down? You want me to calm down? Go to hell.
That's out of line.
Out of line? You know what's out of line here, sister? Him. He's out of line for letting his daughter go out and out unprotected. She could have died. She could have died and you wouldn't have had any idea. I wouldn't have had any idea. It's all because of you, sir.
Tom.
It's all because of you.
Stop it.
It's all because of you. It's all because of you. It's all because of you, sir. It's all because of you. She's dying. And she's going to leave.
Before the point in time, I was neither afraid nor troubled by the thought of death, not even when its possibility could be staring me straight in the face. But now, I am terrified of it, and dreading the very thought of what it could bring. They say that the man who fears death also fears life. What if the death you are fearing is not your own, but another's? What if what you expected to be was wrong? What if? What if?
Yes, Mom. I've been trying to call her all day. Doesn't even bother to answer the phone. Calm down, don't worry. Yes. Someone's at the door. Gotta go, Mom. What's this?
Shut up because you're so heavy.
What's this, Peter?
Dad, you know what? I found him at Ayala. He was getting wasted with himself. He would have come with me peacefully, so I had to drag him out of there.
Thanks for bringing him home, Pete. I'll take it from here.
You sure you won't need my help?
Yes, he and I have something to talk about.
Okay then. Hey Tommy boy, I have to go now, okay?
Let's drink more, Pete.
No more drinking, no more drinking. Tomorrow we drink, okay? We drink tomorrow. We drink water.
Hey, Pete. You're a loser, Peter. You're a loser.
I'm a winner, Tom, winner. Right, Dan?
Thanks
Okay.
again, Pete. Bye. Tom, where have you been? I've been trying to call you.
Leave me alone.
No, I can't leave you alone, Tom. Did you even know that Mom and Dad were worried about you the entire day?
They wouldn't care.
Yes, they would, Tom.
No, no, no! They wouldn't. And they never did. Because all they cared about was you!
Tom.
You know what, brother? Lily. She cares. And she's the only one who ever really cares.
That's not true.
And you're always just perfect. And everybody just loves you. They don't know what you truly are.
Tom.
You stay away from me! You've already done enough.
Tom, I know you have every right to hate me. I was a horrible brother. I took out all the anger and sadness inside me and dumped it all on you.
Dumped it all on me. Dumped it all on me. I looked up to you as my big brother and then. And I wanted to be like you so much. You were Mom and Dad's golden boy. And I hero worshiped you. You broke my heart. But that night, you shattered everything. Everything I ever believed to be true about you.
Up to now, you're still stuck with what happened that night? That was a mistake. I never meant it when I wish you hadn't been born. You gotta believe me.
Save it for someone.
I was just carried away with my emotions, Tom.
Save it for someone who gives a damn. Someone who gives a damn.
I was a teenager, Tom. Bitter and resentful because you were everything I wished to be. Healthy, whole, and full of life. And I was too sick and angry to even think about what I was saying. I don't loathe you, Tom. And I never wish, not for a single moment, that you hadn't been born. Not for a single moment. I wish instead that Hai hasn't been born. There's not a day that goes by that I never wish that I could take back all the things that I said and did to you. I'd give anything to erase all the hurt I caused you. But I can't. I just can't. And all I can say is, I'm so sorry, Tom. I'm so sorry. You are my only little brother, Tom. And I'll always love my little brother, you know that. And I'll always be here for you whenever you need me. And you can tell me anything. That's why there's no need to worry, little brother. Everything's gonna be alright. Huh?
No, man. It's not alright. I thought I would be fine if I didn't care for anyone. That way, I wouldn't get hurt ever again. But Lily, she's moving away from me. She was the one who made my life more meaningful. And now she's slowly being taken away from me. And I can't bear the thought of it. I cannot imagine life without Lily now. Dying along with her, Dad.
Tom,
I'm dying along with her.
Tom. As long as Lily's alive, there's still hope for her to go on living. You heard the doctor, right? She's strong. She's held on for this long, and I'm sure she'll grow stronger for your... I'm sure she'll grow stronger for your sake. This disease, hypoplastic left heart syndrome, it's incurable, but it can be managed. There are certain medications that can help, and several surgeries that she can undergo. All we have to do is to find her a matching heart donor.
You're sick. What? You were sick. You said earlier that you were too sick. That you were angry with me because I had what you wanted. That I was healthy and was full of life. Then, what did you mean?
What I meant?
The cardiology books? The heart transplant manuscripts? The medical journal subscriptions? I thought they were all just for you to study.
Tom, what you need to
The
know.
almost yearly trip to the States? The exchange programs? The whispered conversation that suddenly stops whenever I came into the room. Everything! Then!
Tom, what you need to understand.
Oh, I understand, Benty! You were keeping something from me. And Mom and Dad were in on this whole thing. But what I don't understand is, how come you know so much about Lily's diagnosis?
I never wanted anyone to feel sorry for me or treat me any differently. And you already suffered enough for me. I didn't want to burden you with what I already had. There are only 4 people, aside from the medical team who take care of me, who know my secret. And you're about to become the 5th. 27 years ago, Tom, on the day I was born, I was diagnosed with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. Just like Lily.
And you never thought your one brother deserved to know about this?
I'm so sorry. All my life I've been trying to keep this a secret because I wanted to live life as normal as I could. I'm so sorry it took me so many years to tell you.
It's okay, Dad. Everything's going to be fine. Thank you for making me understand. Don't worry, brother. I will take care of you till the last of days.
At the end of the day, where will this life lead me? How can I go believing when everything's so dull and dreary, and there's no more hope in my dreams? At the end of the day, the world keeps on spinning, and time flows by like the sea. There's a light at the edge of the tunnel, they say, and so it will be till the last of days. Till the last of days, I will keep on wishing for
So this will be till the last of days. Till the last of days. I will keep on wishing for the hands of time to turn back to the days when we laughed until we cried, when we loved until we died, till the last of days. I will keep on wishing for the hands of time to turn back to the days when we laughed until we cried, when we loved until we died. I will keep on wishing for the hands of time to turn back to the days when we laughed until we cried, when we loved until we died.
Don't worry, little brother. We'll be with each other till the last of days.
Indeed, it is true that when a loved one is dying, we tend to deny it. We tend not to think of it. We pretend that as if nothing's wrong. But no matter how we escape from it, the truth will always remain that somehow, someday, one has to say goodbye.
How are you feeling, Lily?
I'm fine, Tom. I'm so sorry
Sorry for what?
for being so selfish.
Lily, what are you talking about?
I knew I didn't have much time left. That's why I didn't want to tell you my condition. I didn't want you to look at me with pity and fear that one day I'd be gone. I'm so sorry.
Lily, there's nothing to be sorry for.
You know what? Even if I had known, even if all we had left was today, I still wouldn't regret everything that we've been through together. I love you, and I always will.
Tom, there's something I want to give you. This was my nana's. She gave it to me before she died. It's my most valued possession.
This was your nana's?
Yes.
Lily, I can take it.
No, Tom. Tom, I want you to have it. This has always been a reminder for me that even though Nana already passed away, in one way, she will always be with me. And I want you to have it, Tom. keep it safe, Tom. Promise me.
Okay. I'll take it. I promise.
Okay. Here. Let me put it on. Let this necklace, Tom, be your reminder of me. Even though I'm already gone, I'll always be with you, Tom, and I'll always be in your heart.
You will not die. You should not die.
Oh, Tom, this is so silly. Let's stop talking about myself. No. Give me a power hug.
Lily, will you stop joking around?
But Tom, I'm serious here. Give me a hug, please.
Love you, Rose.
You're freaking me out with that staring.
Are you okay, Liz?
Yes, I'm fine.
You sure you're feeling well?
Yes, I promise.
You know, your mother once said the exact same thing to Lily. Next day, she was gone.
Oh, Tata, I know. Come here. Have a seat. I'll have you know you can't get rid of me that easily. Okay?
Promise.
Promise.
Hey, did I ever tell you the story about a little girl? No, she was 4.
No.
She gave her father a very special birthday present. It was just a little blue box. When he opened the box, it was empty. He thought it was nothing. But when he asked the little girl about it, it wasn't empty at all. It was filled with all the hugs and kisses she could give.
Such a nice story, Tatay.
You know what's nicer?
No?
Every part of that story is true.
Really?
Want to know the nicest part?
What?
That little girl, that was you. Believe it or not, the Lord will give you many more years. Believe me when I say it, because there's that magic inside me that will always give me the only reason to hope. That reason is you. Paint the sky the brightest blue, brighten up the yellow sun. You shade the grass the deepest green. It is all gray if you are gone. Color the day with your smile. You lighten up the darkest room. A girl that you are, my child. You hold me up when I am blue. It's the magic inside you. It's the light you bring. It's the hope you give me. You're the miracle of living. It's the magic inside you. It's the light you bring. It's the hope you give me. There's magic inside of you. Oh, you know, girl, little blue. You are my joy, you are my pride. Lilies bloom the purest white.
night. 5 days after.
This music will see us through.
Yes, Mrs. Galvez. Your son is sleeping right now. Oh, his echocardiogram results in the last few days were looking very well. But I am afraid his current results may incriminate the situation. Unless we can find another matching donor. Oh, so your husband is in the hospital as we speak. All right, then I'll wait for him here in the room. Bye-bye.
I know. I call you clear, okay? I love you. Bye.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mr. Galvez.
I've just spoken to my wife on the phone. She's been asking, what do you mean by a matching donor, Nicholas?
You remember, of course, we held a similar search for Lily Ponce a few months ago.
Yes, of course. I remember that one, Uncle.
And you remember your son, Tom, and a few of his friends volunteered to undergo the necessary tests to see if they too would be a perfect match for Lily.
Yes, but I don't understand. What is it, Dr.
Well, we
Lass?
found a match.
Are you sure, Dr. Lass?
Yes. And it's not for Lily, of course.
What's wrong?
Your son, Dad, has a perfect match to your other son, Tom.
Tom? A match for Ben?
Dad.
Ben, you're awake?
Dad.
Are you okay, son? Feeling well right now?
So much.
Thank God.
Dad, Tom doesn't need to know that, right? It will get to him. It's just too soon. He hasn't even begun to heal from Lillian. This doesn't need to know this.
You better calm down, son. Don't exert yourself too much, okay? You need to rest, okay?
Dad, please promise me you won't tell Tom anything about this.
Alright, son. Alright. I promise. Tell your mom and Dr. Lass here as well. We will not tell Tom.
Tom already knows.
Tom, you hear, son? Go, son. Talk to your brother.
Again, with your stupid schemes to protect me? Dad, I'm your brother. I deserve to know even if you think I don't need to.
Tom.
Easy, big bro. Just lie back. You need to take a rest, okay?
Tom.
I just got you back now. And I'm not about to lose you. So you have to take it easy then, alright?
Alright. If you excuse me, boys, I still need to have my rounds. I will be back.
Wait a minute, Dr. Lass. Let me walk you, okay? Tom, Ben, so I leave the both of you. And Tom, when Uncle Ben arrive, go straight home. You still have your duties more, son, okay?
Okay, Dad.
Then, bye, son.
Dad. Thanks for wanting to look after me, Tom. You didn't have to do this, you know.
What are brothers for? Luke is getting all mature now. Are you okay? What should I do?
Dad, Wait. Just let me catch my breath.
Hey, I've got good news.
Did you already answer the call for priesthood just like Uncle Ben did?
No, nothing as novel as that.
What is it then?
Read this.
Congratulations, Thomas Galvez, for passing med school. Wow, Tom, you passed.
Bro, are you fine?
Congratulations, Tom. I'm so proud of you.
I know, right? Would you believe it? Med school?
What about Mom and Dad?
Well, I'll tell them when I get home.
What are you waiting for? Go now. Tell them. I'll be fine here. Anyways, Uncle Ben's coming any minute now and he'll take over.
Oh, okay then. And oh, by the way, be sure to be still alive when I come back.
I promise.
Okay, bye. Hey, Mom, I'm on my way home. I'll be there in a few minutes. Yeah? Well, that's coming. And that's fine. I know. Yes. Hey, Mom, I'll call you back. Give me your phone. Give me your phone, man. Give me your wallet, man. I don't have a wallet. Give me your wallet. I don't have a wallet. No, just give me that. No, not this one, man. Not this one. Give me. Give it back to me. You give it. You release it.
Tom, happy birthday, little brother. It's been almost a year since you left. They say time is the best healer, but the past months have been the longest and the most painful moments our family has ever felt. Did you know, Tom, that Mom couldn't stop crying those first few months you were gone? Pops, on the other hand, became a silent as stone for a while. They only begun to smile and laugh with each other again. And sometimes they talk as you were still here. In a way, I guess you still are. And there's not a day that goes by that we don't think of you, little brother. On the other hand, Peter and Mia are officially a couple. Can you believe it? They come to visit us whenever they can. For the past months, Uncle Ben and Uncle Leo have been working together to expand the children's shelter non-stop. Not to be outdone, Sister Martha is organizing a load of bake sales and outreach programs to help with the finances. Day by day, we're slowly rebuilding our lives, no matter how hard it is. I'm not saying it will be like you and Lily were still around. It will never be. But we're getting there. Most of all, I want to thank you, Tom, for saving my life. Your heart is safe with me now, and I promise to take care of it like I would my own. Somehow, I know you two have found each other somewhere up there, and you're looking down, watching over us. I love you, little brother, and I'll always miss you. Say hi to Lily for me, okay? Yeah.
It is a fact of life that there is more than one way to lose your heart. And there is more than one person you can lose your heart to. It doesn't all boil down to sense or practicality. It is not even a question of living it up to chance or choice. All there is to it is hope, faith, and love, of which love is the greatest. This is my story. What's yours?
We live one life, we have one dream, kindred hearts for one and all. We share one love, we have one love, shining light from soul to soul, and this one that we share for all people everywhere.
the cast. And we have our overall director and Peter Sandoval, Mr. Lucino Razabal. Thank you once again and have a good day.